Guys, check out G2A for cheap and reliable games. Link and discount code in the description. The Porsche expansion has arrived.
It's not Porsche, it's Porsche!
Experience the most successful manufacturer in motorsport history that only Forza Motorsport 6 can deliver. Navigate to the new Porsche tab on the main menu to learn more. What does it mean by that? Let's jump to this offer. I've got it. I thought it was going to take me to a page where it would show me the thing that I had paid for, but no, alright, we're gonna progress. So this is the Porsche tab. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Begin campaign. We've got a campaign for Porsches. Now, what is in this? That is the question. That is my question, friends. I want to try the cars today. I'm just going to try the 918 for this episode, but we've got to have a look at what this is, because I want to know what it is. Does it have new tracks? Does it have new types of events? Is it just going to be Porsches around the same tracks we've driven around about 90 times because we did the same tracks in this game and Forza Alright, here we go.
Porsche is the heart in the pursuit.
You're not Clarkson!
Ask any owner. There's just something that draws you in.
No, there
Something
isn't!
that makes the simple act of driving magical.
No!
What
Not
makes
in that
a
thing!
Porsche special
Alright, I've
lies
had enough.
outside
Can
the
I...
numbers. In the things you cannot see
Skip
or
it.
touch.
So it's put us in a race with the 918 around the track that we've driven around about 50 times before. So how about I don't do this and I launch the game again because nobody's got time for that. Now don't get me wrong, I'm all for extra content, extra races, but I mean, I've done those races a million times already. That's what the career is on Forza, just using different cars on the same tracks and going around and again once, twice, done. Once, twice, done. Once, there's only so many times I can do that. That's why I haven't been playing this game on the channel very much, but they added some new cars, and as you know, I like cars, so we're going to try these new cars. We're going to start off with the 918 Spider. This thing it's beautiful. I love this thing. Do you know why? Because it's repping something that you all know and love. The all-wheel drive gang. Yeah, it's a new gang. It's not. It's like a sub-part of the Big Wang gang. Because obviously you have to have a Big Wang to be in the all-wheel drive gang at the same time. So, yeah, you get the idea. I like how they got really lazy and just put a white square on the background of it. It's like, yeah, whatever, we'll just put a white background around it. I don't know why they did that. Why did they do that? They didn't do it to anyone else, did they? Look at all the other logos are fine, but they put a white background on it. It's because the logo is black, Theo. We'll make the text white. It's common sense. All right, let's get into upgrading this thing because we've already driven this thing stock, right? We drove it on Forza Horizon 2, which to be fair is probably a more open game. We can have a bit more fun with it, but I want to know how it's going to handle just throwing in a stupid amount of power on a Forza Motorsport game. We'll see if that goes well. Can we make him part of the Big Wang gang? We can, but I'm not gonna do that. Throw in the power. Just throw in everything. Question is actually, can we put a different engine in here? I mean, it would be a bit silly if we could, because it wouldn't be as good, would it? Obviously, unless you're putting in like, I don't know. What could you put in? We can do a drivetrain. And the price of this expansion was $20, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. Obviously, when you buy the car pass for what is it, like 60, it's a bit. I'm not really a fan of like paying so much for DLC cars. Like if they added races in with this, then sure, but they didn't like add tracks in. I don't know. It's a bit of a grey area for me, but at the same time, like I have the ability to show you this as my job, so it makes sense for me to show you, and then you guys can decide if you want to get it for yourself as well. But do we want to put bigger tires on the back? I've been like on this menu for about 2 minutes. Do I want to put bigger tires on this thing? Honestly, no, because I'm gonna put bigger ones on the back. But I'm not going to touch the front ones, and I'm not going to change the tyre compound, because we've already got pretty good tyre compound on there, and we want this thing to kick out a little bit. I'm not going to be doing a drift build. I just want it to kick out a little bit every now and again. You know how it is. Do we put the pointy bit on the front? Because it looks... No, we'll not put that on. I found that making the suspension softer helps on Horizon 2. So I assume it's going to be similar on this. So we'll give that a go. Anyway, aero, we're fine. We can't change it. Brakes, we're not going to change. And the diff, this is what we do change, though. We're putting 10% on the front. And then we're putting 16... We're going to leave it at that, you know. Wow. No! What are you doing? We'll leave it at 69 and put 60 there, because Apparently, some guys at Forza wanted to have a little bit of fun on that one. Anyway, let's just hurry up and go to the fucking track, because who cares? Let's think of a track we haven't been on about 50 million times. That's going to be quite difficult.
Hello and welcome to Forza Motorsport 6. Today we are driving the Porsche 918, and it has this amazing green interior lining. Some of the best in the industry. It has an awesome feature that I like to call all-wheel drive. Let's go! I don't know why I was doing that voice. It's like a fucking TV presenter voice. But let's see. Oh my god, we're at 100, 150. Jesus Christ. Alright, slow down. There's a corner coming up. Brakes are pretty good as well. One thing I love is this set off though. Just smoke! All-wheel drive. Beautiful, beautiful smoke. This is what I like. This is the thing I was saying. If I did start upgrading a Skyline, if I did get one, I would literally, mate, you don't even. I would not stop until I get mass amounts of smoke from all wheels when I launch. This thing's fucking rapid. Holy shit! Stop! No! I'm sorry. Smoke for days, buddy. Look at this. Sliding. Not even trying. I'm trying to correct. I'm not. I'm just prattling about. All right, slow down. Slow down. There's a bit of a corner here. So it does understeer like a fucking pig. That's for sure. Which is probably to do with my tuning, but also the fact that it is all-wheel drive. Yes, and it is Forza Motorsport. All-wheel drive cars in Forza Motorsport for some reason are just, well, I say for some reason. We know why. It's because they're pulling forward. It's physics, but more so on this game than any other fucking game, the cars do not turn. It's quite frustrating, and it means you must tune like a god, like me, on, and then you can be able to, well, drive all-wheel drive cars properly. Or at least slightly. It does look incredible though, this car. It is like my favorite, or one of my favorite Porsches, because, I don't know, the general design of a Porsche, it's fucking Beetle. But no, I don't like the bug style design. This has like resemblance, but it is a lot like wider, and I don't know, it just seems much more different. And what I love about this car is when you saw the concept and stuff, I think the first time I played with this car was Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. You look at this car still, and it looks just like some of the modern cars that you get, like the modern like hypercars that are releasing. Not so much the fucking new Bugatti Chiron and the fucking Lamborghini what's its face. Like those things, those are spaceships. But then again, this still looks like a spaceship to me. It looks modern. Any other like Porsche they come out with, it doesn't look spaceshipy, whereas this does. It's weird, because normally the newer cars, you're like, what the fuck is that? Like when Mazda announces a new car, people are like, what? What the fuck? It looks like a fucking spaceship. I miss how cars used to be. But you look at this and it still looks like a fucking spaceship. It's like 1,000,000 years old. I played this Most Wanted 2012, the concept version, Theo. Same thing. Do you know what I mean? That's like 4 years ago now. Fucking hell, 4 years. Where's the time gone? Well, seriously, I would not turn down a go in one of these. I think now, though, what I'm going to do is try and have a little bit more of a kick out, because I've been driving around the track like a G, like I'm going to drive my R34 around the track when I get the fucking beautiful thing. It's going to be, it's going to bankrupt me, you know. It's going to bankrupt me. Come on, skids, skids, skids. Skids for the kids. Skids, skids, skids. Skids for the kids. Yes! Go on, pull it! It kept pulling for me. Thank you, Porsche. You've cracked it, Theo. You've cracked it. It's just a few more taps of the handbrake than the norm, and you get yourself the slide of the all-wheel. How quickly it like changes down gears as well is freaking crazy. Just like blips down and it's done, mate. Blips down and it's done. And up, fucking hell. But if you change down, look. It's just I don't know. It's so fucking instant. I love it. Again, though, for people wanting to buy this Porsche expansion, if you love Porsche, then fucking go. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got it. Fuck off. Who is this expansion for? Now, I think, generally, if you're looking for more content, this isn't an expansion to go for. Although it has new races, you can make those races up yourself and get just the same amount of rewards and the same amount of awards from completing. You know, it's just, it's a bit silly. But, I mean, if you love these cars, you're gonna buy it.
I think that's the only thing, like, if you have to love the cars to buy the car pack, it just makes sense. But still, I think this should have been in the game. And I know they have to pay EA or whoever a fee to have Porsches in the game. But at the same time, like, you paid for it on Forza Motorsport 4, you paid for it on Horizon 2, and I don't know, it's just, like, if they made a day one, like, they should have been in day one, for example. Like, they had the license, they had the ability to make the cars, and they showed pictures with the cars and things. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird area, but the point is how it is. Just ignoring how they could have done it. I think the only way you should buy this pack is if you like Porsches a hell of a lot. And like, if you like 1 or 2 cars, to me it doesn't seem very worth it. For me, like, I've bought the pack wanting 1 or 2 cars, and I do feel as if I've paid a bit much for it, for the 2 cars that I actually want to drive. They should have done separate cars or something, or had the ability to do so, and I would have done that. But there you go. That's my my thoughts on it. It's another car to drive around the track on Forza Motorsport, which, well, I'm going to do this for this video and then probably never do it again. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like. Let me know down below, what is your favourite Porsche? Would you like me to cover any of the others? I've got one more I want to cover, which is my favourite. People that followed on the Forza Horizon 2 DLC coverage, you will know exactly which one it is. It is the best Porsche in the world. I've gone off-road again. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you are new. And peace.